Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here, coming with a brand new career mode video. Now, the title of this is obviously Manchester United career mode, but it has QQ in it, which means cry cry. But pretty damn big games, and Diego Costa on the ball. And let's just say, there's 3 games in this episode, but the first 2 actually made me go off FIFA, and you could tell in the gameplay that I was a little bit salty, to say the least. I don't understand how that was a free kick. It was a lovely free kick finish, but I don't understand how it's a free kick to begin with. It seems like some of the refs are exceptionally soft around the penalty box. It's like you touch them and it's a free kick. It's kind of like, gotta have balance. It's football at the end of the day. Clipping someone in the penalty box and it being a penalty, correct. But if it's like you run into someone, no, not really, is it? But I almost get the ball back now. Ramirez on the ball into Diego Costa. Ramirez, Willian, and yeah, this is not going well, to say the least. And cuts inside, and how incredibly lucky is that? And you can already think the salt is coming out, which pretty much means I am mad and incredibly down about it. But Mata on the ball, and then just holding the ball up pretty well. But it is Fellaini's day in this game, actually, because Di Maria on the ball. He actually gives it back to Fellaini, and Fellaini uses his strength exceptionally well and scores. I believe it's his second goal of the season, perhaps. He might... No, I think it's its first goal of the season. Or second, I don't know. I think it's its second. But Fellaini has scored to make it 2-1. And the gameplay is continuing, and I really need to eat. I can feel it in my stomach, but oh well, I'll keep commentating. But Diego Costa on the ball. Oh, don't get it back, Willian. And he shoots it wide. I don't think I meant to keep this gameplay in, but oh well. Sure, on the ball. I believe we had Man City soon, so I had to rest a few players. Oh no, this might have been a midweek match. One of the two, but Mata on the ball into Shaqiri. And Fellaini is running up. He gives it in, and a lovely finish to make it 2-2. And Fellaini is showing why he is a good player. He is a good player on this game. In real life, personally, he's not a defensive midfielder. We all know that. You look at his positioning, his movement, it's not natural. But in this game, he's a very good defensive midfielder because mentally and mentalities of the player aren't as important. His work rates are decent, so he plays well as a defensive midfielder. But Van Persie on the ball, he shoots, and that is a lovely finish to make it 3-2. League's best 10 goals, but unfortunately our defence is not good. I wouldn't say it's world class, but unfortunately with the ability that I have, I'm still struggling a lot in defence. After this episode, I'm actually going to lower the difficulty, or else I'm going to get sacked. That's literally what's going to happen. So I usually play on world class, but I'm going to be playing on professional. And I have no idea what happened there, but that is 3 goals all, and that is how it finishes. And pretty much in every... And as you can see, I was well, do I show how mad I... Oh no, I was doing subs. Never mind, I was doing subs. And yes, I am pretty salty, and... Is the gameplay continuing for a reason? No, it isn't. But pretty much I just went straight into the second game. Squads were pretty similar, so it's nothing to worry about in that aspect. Shaqiri shoots, and it somehow ends up being an own goal. Don't ask me how, but it is an own goal, and I will most certainly take it as an own goal. Oh, and while I'm doing... Actually, no, I'll talk about it in a future video, because it's more relevant in the one later today. But we have got Jovetic on the ball into Nasri, Fernandinho, Benzema, and oh yeah, the QQ is still real, and he shoots and scores. Pretty good finish, but at times I'm like, what else can I do, game? Please help me. And no, not going well. It is 1 goal all, and again, the lighting on this is terrible. I have no idea what EA were thinking. It's just terrible. You guys can't see a thing. Fernandinho on the ball, crosses in. Jovetic scores a headed goal, first in a blue moon, I guess, and kind of good that heading sort of out of the game. I think if you're in a good position, though, you should be able to score headed goals. Like this. Like, that's a pure example. I was on the edge of the box and I scored a headed goal. That's completely worthy of scoring. Like, nothing to do with OP or anything. Mata is right there, crosses it in, shoots, scores. Good headed goal by Van Persie, though, considering he isn't known for his heading abilities. But unfortunately, more QQ, as David Silva is on the ball. Fernandinho, and then I'm pretty sure goes down the middle into Silva, and he scores to make it 3 goals to 2. And as you can see, I'm already getting mad by pausing the game and all of that kind of jazz. Not exactly a happy bunny playing this game. But like I said, QQ is the title and it is how I was feeling. But Yaya Toure scores a cracker actually. But it's like, what else can I do? And as you can see, even more salt from me. But 4 goals to 2 is the current scoreline. And I have to actually pause the commentary a second. I've got a bit of a cold, I guess, and as you can see, I am genuinely mad. I am mad. It was a beautiful finish. Obviously, I could have done more with the lady, but it's like, what I don't like about this game so far is you can literally run in a straight line and do really well. And if you guys don't know, my pure weakness in FIFA is if people just run at me, don't even cut inside. There's actually a beautiful goal by Shaqiri, beautiful, loved it. But it was like, oh, it's 4-3, what's the point kind of thing. But my weakness is if you literally run at me, I do not like it because I want you to cut in, do a skill move, something like that. But I literally hate it when you run in a straight line because as you can see, I always look for someone to cut in because it's a logical thing to do. But that is how the game ended 4-3. But don't worry, we're up against Crystal Palace. Things must go up. Not really. But Van Persie is on the ball into Mata and looks for the run. And that is actually beautiful and a great finish. Like, seems like on the floor finishes work really well, especially in head-to-head. I would say I should probably use them more in Ultimate Team. But it's just a pass into the corner. Even though it looks like it's weak, it actually looks pretty beautiful in my eyes. Anyway, you guys will probably think differently, but in my eyes it looks pretty damn good. But he has got the ball back and he hoofs it. But don't worry, we actually get the ball back. Maybe that should have been a free kick, maybe not. I don't have a clue. But Fellaini into Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, I would like to use him more offensive role, but does well in the way he does just because he's good in the air and that. But Depay on the ball, Depay shoots and he has scored to make it 2 goals to 0. But like I said, QQ cry, it will not get better. Don't worry, we won't lose this game. But will we do good in this game? I do not actually know. But Williams on the ball, crosses it in, heads it in. Kind of that situation I thought got taken away from FIFA, but apparently not. 2 goals to 1. And you're kind of thinking, oh dear. Paul Pogba on the ball. Down the middle, into Van Persie. I try a chip over the top. Almost worked, but Jedinak manages to run through my defence. And to be fair, that's a pretty good ball. And I kind of held off for some reason. And that is a good finish, to be honest. To make it 2 goals all. But, yeah, I do get a goal. Counter-attack, Mata on the ball. And, yeah, into Van Persie. Van Persie into Andrew Herrera. Good pass into Van Persie and just finesses it into the corner to make it 3 goals to 2. But, unfortunately, 13 goals so far. That is actually pretty damn good. I'm very happy with Van Persie so far. But, unfortunately, I'm just gonna say, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, say one in the comments below. I will be doing professional difficulty in the next episode, just so I do better. Then the season after, I will bump it up back to world class. because I am world class ability. It's just I'm not used to the game yet. But like video, say why comment below and do so if you want to see more. It's been really more happy. See you guys.